Let's begin.
Hello and a very warm welcome to you all. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are truly honored to have you here in our global classroom.
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our wonderful listeners. We hope you are having a beautiful day wherever you are.
How is your morning going, Anna?
It is going great, Mr. B. I have my coffee, I have my notebook, and I am ready to learn. But I am also a little bit nervous about today's topic.
Nervous? Why is that?
Well, you told me we are talking about meetings, and there is one thing I hate more than anything in meetings.
What is that?
When the boss says, "Let's go around the table and introduce ourselves."
Oh, the famous introduction circle. Yes, that can be very scary.
It is terrifying. My heart beats fast, I forget my own name, and I don't know what to say.
That's a good point. Introducing yourself in your native language is already hard. Doing it in English can feel impossible.
Exactly. I always sound like a robot or I talk for way too long.
Well, today, that fear ends. Our topic today is how to introduce yourself in a meeting without sounding scripted.
That's a great goal. I want to sound natural and confident.
And you will. We're going to break it down into a simple formula. But first, to everyone listening, if you are enjoying our podcast, please take 1 second to like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, please. It really helps us grow, and it means we can keep making these free lessons for you. Share it with a coworker, too.
Thank you all so much. Okay, Anna, are you ready to conquer the meeting introduction?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Perfect. Let's look at a real situation. You sit down at a big meeting table. There are people from different departments. The manager says, "Anna, can you introduce yourself to the team?" What is the problem? What do you usually say?
Well, usually I panic. I say, "Hello, myself is Anna. I am working here for 3 years. I do the emails and the spreadsheets, and I hope we have a good meeting."
Okay, thank you for being honest, Anna.
Was it really bad?
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't natural. Myself is Anna is a very common grammar mistake, and listing all your small tasks like emails and spreadsheets is too much information.
That makes sense. I just talk because I am nervous. So how do I fix it?
We're going to use a very easy 3-step framework. It's simple, it's fast, and it sounds extremely professional.
3 steps. Got it. Short and clear. What is step 1?
Step 1 is the friendly hello and your name.
Okay, that sounds easy. Hello, I'm Anna.
Yes, but let's make it warmer. Instead of just hello, you can add a pleasantry. A pleasantry is a nice, polite, short phrase.
Like what?
Like, "Hi everyone, it's great to meet you all. I'm Anna." Or, "Good morning everyone, I'm Anna."
Hi, everyone. It's great to meet you all. I'm Anna. Oh, I like that. It sounds very friendly.
Exactly. And notice we say, "I'm Anna." We do not say, "Myself is Anna."
Never again. I'm Anna, or my name is Anna.
Perfect. Now let's move to step 2. Step 2 is your role or department.
My role. This is where I get confused. Do I say my official job title, like Junior Assistant Coordinator of Marketing?
If your title is very long and confusing, no. It is much better to just state your department or what you actually do.
How do I do that?
You can use the phrase, "I am part of the team name."
Anna, I am part of the marketing team.
Exactly. Or if you want to talk about what you manage, use the phrase, "I handle" or "I look after."
I handle. So I could say I handle social media.
Perfect. Let's look at another example. Let's imagine you're an IT professional.
Okay, I'm a computer expert today.
Yes, you sit down at the meeting. Instead of a long title, you can say, "I'm a database administrator," or simply, "I handle the company databases."
I handle the company databases. Wow, that sounds so clean and professional.
It does. It gives people exactly the information they need without boring them.
Let's practice that. Listeners, say it with us.
I am part of the IT team.
I am part of the IT team.
I handle the company databases.
I handle the company databases.
You're doing great. Now we have step 1, the hello and name, and step 2, your role. What is step 3?
I don't know. Do I sit down now?
Almost. Step 3 is the short goal or detail,
The short goal. Why do I need a goal?
because it connects you to the meeting. Why are you in this room right now? You want to tell them in one sentence.
Ah, okay. So I shouldn't say, I hope we have a good meeting.
That is polite but a bit generic. Instead, say why you're excited to be there. Use the phrase, I'm looking forward to, or I'm here today to.
I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to learning about the new project.
I like that. Or if you have a specific job in the meeting, you can say, I'm here today to help with any technical questions.
I'm here today to help with any technical questions. That is so confident.
Exactly. Let's put the 3-step framework together. Let's imagine you're the IT professional again, joining a meeting with the sales team.
Okay, let me try. Pause. Hi, everyone. It's great to meet you all. I'm Anna. I'm a database administrator on the IT team. I handle the entire company databases. I'm here today to help answer any technical questions you have about the new software.
Anna, that was flawless.
Really?
Yes, it was natural, it was professional, and it was perfectly timed. It took less than 10 seconds.
I feel so powerful. It is so much better than talking about my spreadsheets for 5 minutes.
That makes sense. When you have a framework, your brain doesn't have to panic. You just follow the 3 steps.
Okay, let's review the steps for the listeners.
Step 1, the friendly hello and name.
Use phrases like, Hi everyone, it's great to meet you. I'm name.
Step 2, your role or department.
Use phrases like, I am part of or I handle Y.
Step 3, the short goal.
Use phrases like, I'm looking forward to or I'm here today to Y.
Short and clear. Now, Anna, sometimes having the right words is not enough.
What do you mean?
Sometimes it is how you say it. That brings us to our confidence tips section.
Oh, I need this because even if I know the 3 steps, my hands still shake.
That is completely normal. Tip number 1 is about your body language.
Should I stand up like a soldier?
Please do not stand up like a soldier. Just sit up straight. But the most important thing is eye contact.
Eye contact. That is hard when I'm nervous. I usually look at my notebook.
Many people do, but if you look at your notebook, your voice goes down to the table. People can't hear you.
That's a good point. So where do I look?
When you say, "Hi everyone," scan the room slowly. Look at a few different faces. And don't forget to give a small, natural smile.
A small smile. Okay, let me try. Hi everyone, I'm Anna.
Perfect. The smile makes your voice sound warmer immediately.
It really does. It changes the tone of my voice.
Exactly. And tip number 2 is about your tone of voice.
Do I need to speak very loudly?
Not shouting, no, but you need to project your voice. Speak just a little bit louder than you think you need to. And do not rush.
Rushing is my biggest problem. I want it to be over, so I talk super fast.
Take a breath before you speak. Pauses are your friend. A pause shows confidence.
Hi everyone. Pause. I'm Anna. Pause. I am part of the IT team.
Exactly. You sound like a boss.
I feel like a boss. But Mr. B, what happens if I forget the words? What if I reach step 2 and my mind goes completely blank?
Ah, tip number 3. What to do if you freeze.
Yes, what is the emergency button?
If you forget your words, do not say, sorry, my English is bad.
Oh, I say that all the time.
Stop apologizing for your English. You are speaking a second language in a professional meeting. That is amazing.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
If you lose your word, just take a slow breath, smile, and say, "Excuse me, let me start over." Or simply skip to the end and say, "Anyway, I'm just very happy to be here."
Anyway, I'm just very happy to be here. That is such a polite way to escape.
It is. People will just smile back at you. Nobody expects perfection. They just want to know who you are.
Let's try it. Let's do a mini role play. Let's try a different job this time.
Okay, let's pretend you're a video editor joining a meeting with the marketing team.
Oh, fun. Okay, here I go. Sitting up straight, eye contact, smile. Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here with you all. I'm Anna. I'm a video editor on the creative team. I handle the YouTube content. I'm really looking forward to discussing the new video strategy today.
Bravo! That was 100% perfect.
I didn't even rush. I used pauses.
You did. You took your time, and the vocabulary was simple but highly professional.
I love the phrase "I handle." It is so much easier than explaining every single software I use.
Exactly. Keep it high level. Let's do a quick recap of everything we learned today.
I am ready.
What is our main framework?
The 3-step framework for introductions. Step 1, friendly hello and name. Step 2, your role, using I handle or I am part of. Step 3, your short goal for the meeting.
Spot on. And what are our confidence tips?
Number 1, eye contact and a small smile. Do not look at your notebook. Number 2, do not rush. Use pauses. Number 3, if you freeze, do not apologize for your English. Just smile and say, "I'm just happy to be here."
You got it. You're doing great, Anna.
I feel ready for my next meeting. I might even volunteer to go first.
Let's try it. And now it is time to let our listeners try it. It is time for our practice challenge.
Yes, I love the challenge. Listeners, get your keyboards ready.
We want you to introduce yourself in the comments below, but we want you to use the 3-step framework.
Yes, give us a friendly hello, tell us your job or what you handle, and give us a short goal.
For example, "Hi everyone, I'm David. I handle logistics at a shipping company. I'm here today to improve my English speaking skills."
Write your full introduction in the comments below. Don't be shy. We read every single comment and we will reply to tell you how you did.
We can't wait to meet all of you in the comments section.
This has been such a helpful lesson, Mr. B. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna, and thank you to all of our incredible listeners for joining us on Podcast by Mr. B.
Keep practicing, don't rush, and remember to smile.
We will see you in the next episode. Have a fantastic week.
Bye, everyone.